The Gunners, Arsenal, are back again, and this time around, their guns did not go off. They rather kept firing, winning 4-1 against Tottenham. In fact, this was a game that many of us expected them to drop point after their underwhelming performance in their previous 5 matches. Before this game, they had faced Manchester United by losing 3-2. Then they went ahead to win 4-0 against Leeds United. And they won against Sunderland. But surprisingly, they drew against Brentford. And in a game that we all expected them to win against the team that sit at the bottom of the league table, Wolves, they drew. So, coming up against Tottenham Hotspur, which is also battling, they are trying to, survive. And they had recently sacked their manager, bringing in Theodore. We expected this game to be a tough one, but it was otherwise. In fact, Arteta got it right this time around. For me as a United fan, I wanted them to lose because I prefer City to win the league to Arsenal. Come on, no one really cares about Manchester City. Their fans are not even up to 1 million outside England. So no one really cares about them. But they did well. To be honest, they did well. Incredible goals by Eze and then Victor Jokeres. These were incredible goals by them. And Arteta started this game being a bit pragmatic, his usual approach, that kind of cowardice, ending the first half in a 1-1 draw. However, I'm sure when he went back, looking at all the chances they had, the way Tottenham was set up, a bit defensive and trying to hit them on the counter attacks, they realized that no, they have to be more aggressive and they should go more attacking wise. So in the second half, they did better, and it was a good game to watch. Looking at Eze, who started the game ahead of Odegaard, you could see the kind of creativity, the dynamics, and the cohesion that he brought in the game, trying to link the defense with the attack. Eze was incredible in this particular game. We also cannot let go David Raya. What a keeper! For this season, I think that the title will really be decided on the performance of their goalkeepers and also the attackers. Looking at Donnarumma, the game that they played yesterday, it was incredible. Incredible, saving City here and there against Newcastle. Newcastle had incredible chances, but he tried to save them. And Raya did something similar today. That goal line clearance that he did was very impressive. And if he continues to be like that going forward, he will put Arsenal in a good position to win the league. But it's still early days yet because now the title charge is back on. Arsenal, as I always say, we all know our butlers, and they are the orchestrators of their own downfall. Because before December, these guys were leading the league around 12 points, and no one knows how they went about dropping points and closing the gap to two gap difference. Now they sit comfortably on 61 points, with City having 56. But remember that City has a game in hand that they would have to play, and in case they are to win, which they will probably win against Leeds. Leeds United are already that strong, and they're probably going to win against Leeds, which means that they will come to 59 points, and the title charge is on. This season, I think the excitement is now about to happen. Now that Arsenal let themselves down to let the gap reduce, this is the time that the excitement is about to happen. And um, if you are being honest, one thing that will worry Arsenal going forward is their attack. If you compare the number of goals that their strikers are scoring to that of Man City, you could see that they need to set up. Joker scored two today, so he has about 10 goals in EPL. Bukayo Saka having just five, Gabriel one, Leonardo Trossard having five. And if you compare this to that of Man City attackers, that isn't that impressive. Haaland is having around 22. Semenyo around 12. Phil Foden coming back now trying to pick form is having around 7. And you could see that the goals cut across the team for Man City and they're all doing well. compared to Arsenal, they are struggling offensively. So they will have to sit down and find some creativity and come up with plans to score more goals against their opponent. And I also believe that City have an upper hand over Arsenal going forward in the sense that they don't really have some difficult fixtures to play. No, if you look at the fixtures they have to play, they will have to play Leeds on February 28th. Then they will go to Forest after they've had a disastrous season, sacking multiple coaches. They will also face West Ham, then Crystal Palace. This is a game that you can say that it will be a bit difficult for them, but I think City will find their way out of this. Then they will face Chelsea. However, if you compare this to that of Arsenal, oh la la, Arsenal will go to Chelsea next week. Then they will face Brighton Hove Albion, and then they'll go to Everton. Mm. And to the Wolves, which is battling relegation. They're already relegated, so they have nothing to lose. They are just playing for fun, and I think they'll try to salvage a point against Wolves. Then they'll face Bournemouth. So these are the next 5 games that they'll have to play. So if you do comparatively, you could see that Arsenal have some kind of difficult fixtures to play, and they cannot blame anybody. They have themselves to be blamed because at a point they were cruising comfortably, and they decided to bottle it at this point. So will Arsenal end up as the bride this season, or they'll come out victorious? Let me know. For a biased United fan, I cannot stand the Gunners to win this season's EPL. Oh my god, they will really worry us with the noise. They will disturb us. These people are arrogant for nothing. Us now, they are arrogant for nothing. So I cannot stand them winning this season's EPL. So hopefully the APL will turn into a famous league. We don't want it that way, but hey, that's how it will be for this season because I don't want Arsenal to win. I want them to remain buttless now and buttless forever. So let me know in your opinion, who do you think will win the league this season? And don't forget to subscribe to Nobis TV and like and share this video with any Arsenal fan out there. Kudos, you did well. It was an incredible performance, and hopefully you continue like that. Until I see you again, take care.